In today's video, I'll be sharing everything you need to know about creatine. I personally incorporate it into my own routine. I know from experience what it does and what it's not doing to the body. This isn't just another trend that's come and gone. Instead, creatine has firmly established its place in the gym bags of fitness enthusiasts around the globe. Is it the secret behind superheroes' muscles, you might wonder? Well, I can't promise you'll turn into the Hulk after a but. Hey, who knows? Jokes aside, you might be asking why. What is about this supplement that makes it so popular? Is it the promise of enhanced performance, or is there more to the story? Get ready to dive into the world of creatine, a substance that is not just a fitness fad, but a scientifically backed supplement. First things first, what exactly is creatine? Well, in a nutshell, creatine is a naturally occurring substance in our bodies, predominantly stored in our skeletal muscles. It's a compound that our bodies produce from amino acids, the building blocks of proteins. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Let me share a chucklesome anecdote to lighten things up a bit. My friend Jake, an absolute gym newbie, once mistook creatine for his protein. He landed up gulping down a heaping scoop of creatine before his first thinking it was his muscle-building protein shake. As you can guess, he didn't turn into the Hulk overnight. Instead, he spent his first gym day feeling quite a bit more energetic than he'd anticipated. But back to serious business. Creatine plays a crucial role in energy production. When we engage in high-intensity activities like weightlifting or sprinting, our bodies use creatine to produce adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. ATP is like the currency of energy it's what keeps our muscles going when we're pushing them to their limits. But it's not just about powering through a tough workout, also aids in muscle recovery, helping us bounce back faster after an intense session. It's the fuel that keeps our muscles strong and resilient. So, this energy-boosting compound is what powers us through intense workouts. And as we'll see, it can do so much more than that. Now, how does creatine translate into better workouts and improved fitness levels? Well, the magic of creatine lies in its ability to fuel our muscles. When we engage in high-intensity exercise, our bodies need a quick source of energy. That's where creatine steps in, providing an immediate energy boost, allowing us to push harder, lift heavier, and go the extra mile. Essentially, it turns us into real-life Energizer bunnies, going and going without skipping a beat. Here's the science behind it. Creatine aids in the production of adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, which is the primary source of energy for our muscles. So, we could say that creatine is the battery that keeps the Energizer bunny hopping along. The more ATP we have, the better our muscles perform during short, intense bursts of activity. That's why creatine is particularly popular among weightlifters and sprinters. But the benefits of creatine don't stop at energy production. Creatine also aids in muscle growth. You see, creatine pulls water into your muscle cells, which can increase protein synthesis. This process stimulates the growth of new muscle, leading to increased muscle mass over time. There's also evidence that creatine can improve recovery post-workout. Creatine's ability to replenish ATP means that your muscles can recover more quickly from intense exercise. This means less downtime and more productivity in your training sessions. It's important to note, however, that while creatine can enhance performance, it doesn't replace the need for a balanced diet and consistent training. Think of it as a tool in your fitness toolbox, a supplement to help you push a little harder, recover a little faster, and get a little stronger. And while we're on the topic of strength, creatine isn't just about physical prowess. Research suggests that creatine can have cognitive benefits as well, potentially improving mental sharpness and reducing mental fatigue. So not only can it help you lift that heavy barbell, but it might just give your brain a lift as well. Clearly, creatine is a powerhouse for anyone looking to push their physical limits. So, here's to becoming our own versions of the Energizer bunny, powered by creatine. But the magic of creatine doesn't stop at the gym doors. You see, beyond its well-known role in boosting athletic performance, creatine is a bit of a multitasker, offering a host of other health benefits. Let's dive into the realm of brain health first. Creatine is not just about biceps and bench presses, it's also about neurons and neurotransmitters. Our brains use about 20% of the body's total creatine, so it's no surprise that this supplement can have some impressive cognitive benefits. Studies have shown that creatine supplementation can improve short-term memory and reasoning skills. And for those night owls pulling all-nighters, creatine might just be your new best friend, as it's been shown to help reduce feelings of fatigue and tiredness. Now let's talk about aging. As age, our muscle mass naturally decreases, a process known as sarcopenia. But creatine isn't having any of that. Research suggests that creatine can help older adults maintain their muscle mass and strength, promoting healthier and more active aging. At this rate, we might have to start calling creatine the real fountain of youth. But wait, there's more. Creatine has also been studied for its potential role in managing certain diseases. For example, preliminary research suggests that creatine might be beneficial for people with Parkinson's disease, a condition characterized by a loss of dopamine-producing cells. Creatine seems to help protect these cells, potentially slowing the progression. And for those with type 2 diabetes, creatine might help improve glucose tolerance. That's right, this gym favorite could potentially play a role in managing blood sugar levels. While these potential benefits are exciting, it's important to remember that more research is needed to fully understand how creatine works in these contexts. But the initial studies are promising, and they show us that creatine is more than just a workout supplement. Who knew this humble supplement could have such wide-ranging benefits? But like anything, creatine isn't all sunshine and roses. As beneficial as this supplement can be, it's vital to acknowledge that it also carries potential side effects. One of the most frequently reported side effects of creatine is water retention. This is because creatine draws water into your muscles, which can lead to your muscles swelling and give you a bloated feeling. This bloating can be uncomfortable, and it may even slightly modify how you look, making you appear more inflated than you really are. It's almost like a joke. Take too much creatine and you might turn into a balloon. But remember, this is usually a short-term side effect that diminishes once your body acclimates to the supplement. Now let's dive into something a bit more bothersome: digestive problems. Indeed, you heard correctly. Creatine can potentially induce stomach cramps, nausea, or diarrhea, especially when consumed in large quantities. These issues typically arise when creatine isn't adequately dissolved in water, or if you ingest more than your body can process. The crucial factor here is to guarantee you're mixing your creatine correctly and adhering to the prescribed dosage. This leads us to our next topic: the significance of correct dosing. In the realm of creatine, more is not always advantageous. Excessive creatine consumption can overburden your kidneys and liver, resulting in lasting damage. The suggested method is to begin with a loading phase of 20 grams per day for 5 days, succeeded by a maintenance phase of 3 to 5 grams per day. However, these dosages can fluctuate based on your body weight and activity level, so it's always advisable to consult with a healthcare professional or a fitness expert to identify the appropriate dosage for you. To sum up, while creatine can dramatically boost your performance and muscle growth, it's not a miracle solution. It has potential side effects like water retention and digestive problems, and it necessitates proper dosing to be effective and safe. Never forget, despite creatine's numerous benefits, it's not free of potential pitfalls. So, before you initiate supplementing with creatine, ensure you're knowledgeable and ready for both the advantages and the potential side effects. So, given all this, should you be reaching for that tub of creatine? Well, let's take a moment to rewind and reflect on what we've learned. Creatine, a naturally occurring molecule, has a starring role in your body's energy production, particularly during high-intensity workouts. It's been linked to enhanced athletic performance, with potential benefits spilling over into areas like strength training and muscle recovery. And it's not just for the gym goers among us. Creatine has shown promise in supporting brain function, improving bone health, and even assisting in managing conditions like Parkinson's disease and diabetes. But as with all things, there's another side to the creatine coin. We've explored some of the potential side effects, from the relatively mild think bloating, stomach discomfort and dehydration, to the more severe, though rarer, issues like kidney damage. It's important to keep in mind that these side effects are typically associated with excessive dosages and prolonged use, underscoring the importance of moderation. So what does this mean for you? In essence, it's about understanding while creatine can offer a host of benefits, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Your individual health considerations, lifestyle, and fitness goals should all play a part in your decision. And remember, supplements are just that, a supplement to a balanced diet and regular exercise, not a magic bullet. Perhaps most importantly, don't go it alone. Before you start scooping creatine into your post-workout shake or morning oatmeal, seek professional advice. A healthcare provider or a nutritionist can offer guidance tailored to your specific needs and circumstances. They can help determine if creatine is right for you, advise on safe and effective dosages, and monitor your progress and any potential side effects. So, to circle back to the question we started with, should you be reaching for that tub of creatine? The answer is it depends. It depends on your goals, your health, and the advice of professionals. It's about making an informed decision, balancing the potential benefits with the possible risks, and remembering that supplements are just one piece of the wellness puzzle. In the end, creatine can be a powerful tool in your fitness arsenal, but like any tool, it's all about how you use it. Just remember, creatine isn't a magic potion, but it's probably the closest thing you'll get without having to fight a dragon or solve a sphinx's riddle.